Alright guys, welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well. And Ethereum holders, how are we feeling? Because man, Ethereum is absolutely skyrocketing right now. It is truly outperforming Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin right now is not really moving, okay? And Ethereum is just outperforming Bitcoin for the past, few days. It's looking pretty good right now for Ethereum. So in today's video, I want to talk about Ethereum. I want to give you guys an update on Ethereum. It's been a while since I've made a video, okay, just talking about Ethereum. So why not today, okay, talk about Ethereum, give you guys a little update what's happening with Ethereum, because I truly do believe Ethereum is still, okay, on the road to, reaching new all-time highs, okay? It's finally happening, okay? And it's looking pretty good right now for Ethereum, okay? We are in fact seeing some very, very strong, momentum happening for Ethereum, okay? Broke out of $3,000 a couple of days ago, and it's still continuing to go much, much higher. So I must say, it is looking pretty good right now for Ethereum. And yes, like I said many times, I truly do believe, okay, Ethereum is going to be reaching new all-time highs. Okay, it's going to go back up to its previous highs of 4.8K. And it's going to be reaching new highs 100%. Okay, as I've been telling us many, many times. Okay, I do believe Altseason will be happening. It seems like Altseason will be happening very, very shortly, as I've been telling you guys, right? So let's talk about it, guys. Okay, so Ethereum. Okay, open interest hits all-time high as trader predicts $30,000 price top. Now, as much as I am, bullish on Ethereum, and yes, like I said, right, I do believe Ethereum will be reaching new highs and whatnot. Personally, I don't think we will see Ethereum reaching $30,000. Okay, I just want to be, transparent with you guys. Just as my personal opinion. You guys let me know in the comments down below. Where do you guys think Ethereum will be heading? Where will the top be for Ethereum this bull market? Because personally, I don't think it's going to be reaching $30,000. I think personally, 10K and beyond, right? Just over 10K is very, very possible, right? Ethereum continues to show strength after breaking $3,000, and Ethereum bulls have high hopes of five-digit prices between $15,000 and $30,000 as the top for the cycle. Okay, so yeah, personally, I want to say, 10K, right, and beyond, like I said, right, maybe 50K is possible, but $30,000, I doubt it. Okay, I don't think we will see Ethereum reaching 30K this bull cycle, right? Maybe in the next bull cycle, yes, okay, 30K and beyond, very, very possible, but this bull cycle, I don't think 30K is going to be happening for Ethereum. Okay, that's just personally me. Like I said, guys, you guys let me know in the comments down below, what is your personal price top for Ethereum? Okay, let me know. I would love to know. But yeah, man, it is looking amazing right now for Ethereum. Okay, if we go to the daily time frame, we did see Ethereum a couple of days ago, right, just over like a week ago, 7 days ago, breaking out of this resistance of $2,800. You guys can clearly see Ethereum, okay, every single time it would like reach back up to like 2.7 to 2.8. It would always, drop back down a little bit. Okay, so finally broke out of this resistance. Okay, you guys clearly see that, right? And it is now shooting up to the upside, and I must say it is looking pretty good right now for Ethereum. Ethereum right now is outperforming Bitcoin, which means one thing, guys, which means one thing. Altseason is coming. I told you guys, okay, Altseason is coming. Okay, this is finally the moment that we've been waiting for. I know we are in fact seeing a, I want to say a little delay happening, but this is a huge delay happening for Altseason. I would have thought, and I'm pretty sure we all would have thought, Altseason would have happened back in Q1 or Q2, right? During this year in 2025, but we're currently in Q3, and it seems like we are in fact seeing, some alts finally making a move. Okay, because right now, guys, okay, Ethereum is pumping, a lot of alts are following and pumping with it. Okay, and Bitcoin, right? Let's have a look at Bitcoin today. Bitcoin, as we know, has been reaching record highs for the past few weeks, even for the past few months. But today, Bitcoin is not really moving compared to, Ethereum, right? And if we look at the Bitcoin dominance, I told you guys many times, we have to see a major drop happening for the Bitcoin dominance for Altseason to pretty much start. Okay, because usually that's what happens. Okay, so you guys could just clearly see the Bitcoin dominance has in fact been dropping. 2 weeks ago, over a week ago, we saw this, okay, up over, 65%, almost 66% for the Bitcoin dominance. It's now at 63%. So you guys can clearly see the Bitcoin dominance has in fact been dropping. If it goes to the weekly time frame, it is going down, right? You guys can clearly see that. Okay, now the last time, okay, we saw the Bitcoin dominance dropping was in November, right? We saw a huge, decent drop right over here, and I would have thought that was when it was going to continue to go down to the downside, but clearly it just went back up. So right now, guys, you guys can clearly see it is dropping. Well, this time, okay, will it be different? Will we see it continue to drop back down to the downside, or will it have another V-shaped recovery, just like what it did a couple months back? Okay, we'll have to see, but right now, the Bitcoin dominance is dropping back down to the downside. And like I told you guys many times, we have to see the Bitcoin dominance dropping. Okay, back in 2017, when we saw this dropping like crazy, that's when Altseason started, right? And it just went crazy. A lot of altcoins, large caps and low caps, of course, started to skyrocket. Same with 2021, right over here. Okay, so understand, guys, we have to see a major drop happening for the Bitcoin dominance. And yeah, so far it is going down, right? But we're not seeing a huge drop yet. But I do believe that will eventually happen. But man, it is looking amazing right now for Ethereum. Okay, it really is, guys. Past 24 hours, Ethereum is up over 7%, whereas Bitcoin today it's up almost 1%. So yeah, Ethereum today is truly outperforming Bitcoin. For the past week, Ethereum is up almost 21%, whereas Bitcoin is up only 6%. So man, Ethereum has just been moving much more than Bitcoin. Okay, and this is exactly what we want to see for signs and signals for Altseason. Okay, and it's not just Ethereum pumping today. XRP is up 4%. Okay, Solana is up almost 6% today. Doge is up 7%. A fair few memes today, right, are actually moving. So if we look here on meme coins, okay, you guys clearly see Bonk is up 27%. Okay, this one's up 13%. Filecoin's up 15%. Floki's up 34%. Man, meme coins are on the move today, guys. Okay, it's looking pretty good right now for meme coins. Okay, you guys clearly see that, right? Floki is up quite a bit today. And yeah, other alts are up, 5%, some even over 10%. So, man, it is looking pretty good for altcoins today, I must say. Okay, even Casper's up 6% today. So looking pretty good for Casper as well, guys, right? Now, look at this, Ethereum Q3. Okay, we're up pretty much 35%, right? Man, it is looking much better than Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is only up 11%, almost 12%, right? Even in Q2, Ethereum outperformed Bitcoin in Q2. It was up 36%, whereas Bitcoin was up just below 30%. So man, Ethereum, it's looking pretty good, right? It really is. Hopefully this will continue, and it will, but understand, guys, nothing goes up forever. I'm expecting Ethereum to have some corrections along the way, but right now, man, it is looking pretty good. The momentum is there, right? The strength will continue. I truly do believe that, but understand, either way, we're going to see some corrections happening for Ethereum. Okay, understand that, but it's going to recover. And like I said many times, we will see Ethereum finally reaching back up to its previous highs of $4,800, which it did reach, of course, in November of 2021, right? It's going to go back up to its previous highs and, of course, reach back up to, its previous highs and, of course, reaching a new all-time high. And you have to clearly see right over here, Ethereum, it has went back up to like $4,000, and it could not break out of $4,000. So hopefully this time around, when we do see Ethereum continuing to go back up to $4,000, hopefully we do see a breakout from that, right? And it will continue to go back up to its previous highs of 4.8K, and of course reaching a new all-time high. So be ready for that, guys, because I do believe it is coming. Okay, now, like I said, okay, the Bitcoin dominance is losing momentum fast. Okay, I hope you've been accumulating altcoins. So like I said many times, when we do see the Bitcoin dominance dropping, that's when altcoins will start to skyrocket. Okay, and you guys can clearly see the Bitcoin dominance has in fact been dropping. It's currently at 63% right now. So man, alt season's about to start, guys, so be prepared. This is truly the moment that we've been waiting for. So you guys can clearly see Ethereum, okay, is outperforming Bitcoin. Phase 2 has started. So phase 2, right, for Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, and we here talks of the flippening. Okay, and that's exactly where we are right now. So understand, guys, alt season is coming. We've got to get through these phases, phase 3, and then eventually phase 4. Okay, and that's going to be alt season. So we are slowly getting there, guys. Okay, it is coming. I hope you guys are truly ready for alt season. Okay, and I'm glad that I didn't sell all of my Ethereum, because as you guys know, I've been selling not a lot of my Ethereum, but some of my Ethereum. Just recently I sold some of my Ethereum for Casper. Okay, but my plan with my Ethereum holdings, okay, because I truly do believe Ethereum's going to skyrocket, of course. I'm going to be taking my profits, okay. With those profits, I'm going to reinvest it back into things like Bitcoin and Casper, things that I'm holding for the long run. Because as you guys know, okay, I am simply, in Bitcoin and Casper for the long-term play, not the short-term, long-term. Okay, so that is my plan with my Casper holdings. I'm going to be taking majority of my profits from Ethereum, sorry, and then I'm going to be reinvesting it back into things like Bitcoin, of course, and Casper, right? So that's just my personal opinion, plan. But yeah, we are getting closer to alt season, guys, so be prepared for that. Now, yes, $4,000 is coming, and like I said, okay, we've got to see Ethereum break out of $4,000 for it to continue to go, much higher, right? So get ready, guys. Okay, Ethereum holders, hope you guys are prepared for new highs coming for Ethereum, because it is about to happen. And I've showed you guys this chart before a couple of days ago, but I want to show you guys it again for today's video, because Bitcoin has in fact been forming this V-shaped recovery. Okay, as you guys clearly see. Okay, it did recover. Okay, and it seems like Ethereum is pretty much forming a very similar pattern to what Bitcoin did, right? So are we about to see a V-shaped recovery for Ethereum? I think we will, right? I think we will see Ethereum going back up, like I said, to its previous highs, even reaching new all-time highs. That is coming, guys. So yeah, the Ethereum reaccumulation phase is behind us. The V-shaped recovery is unfolding as expected. So get ready, Ethereum holders, because we're about to see Ethereum reaching new all-time highs. And look at this, right? Very similar to what Ethereum did back in 2017. Okay, what Ethereum is doing right now, it's looking very similar to what it's doing back in 2017. Okay, it went parabolic pretty much. Okay, and it seems like right now we are about to see Ethereum going parabolic, just like what it did back in 2017. History does repeat itself, and it does rhyme, right? So I would not be surprised if we do see Ethereum in the next upcoming few weeks, few months, absolutely ripping up to the upside, going parabolic, gold candles forming for Ethereum, and we're gonna see Ethereum pretty much reaching new all-time highs. I would not be surprised. Okay, so be prepared for that, guys, because it's looking very strong right now for Ethereum. I must say, it's looking very nice. So understand, alt season is coming, guys. Okay, so we are in fact seeing an upside breakout right now. So understand the crypto total market cap will be going back up to its previous highs, and of course reaching new highs. So it went as high as 1.1 trillion, and this chart is showing it's going to be going over 3 trillion, almost 4 trillion. Very possible. Okay, very possible, guys. So be prepared for that, right? Alt season is finally happening. We're going to see a lot of altcoins skyrocketing. The Bitcoin dominance is going down. We're going to see a lot of low caps, large caps, even, of course, ripping up to the upside. And Ethereum, okay, the largest altcoin out there, the king of altcoins, will be leading the way. Okay, and that's exactly what it's doing right now. Okay, Ethereum is clearly leading the way right now, and it's going to lead the way for alt season. Okay, it just will, like what it always has been, right? So be prepared for that, guys. Okay, it is coming. So I hope you guys are finally ready for alt season to start. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel. I will keep you guys up to date, okay, on Ethereum and whatnot, and just crypto in general, because alt season is coming, and I hope you guys are truly prepared for it. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.